Hey, what's up? Good morning, Kevin. First of all, yeah, I want to say that I really liked your original design. I do remember you. I do remember you showing me a different eagle for the excavator, and I thought that was really cool. So I don't know why he changed it. Then he asked you to put this other eagle, but like I said, I feel bad using the same um, assets from other clients. But what I wanted to show you is maybe how we could have solved this problem. If you look at this eagle right now, this one I also like it. It looks cooler, and it's the way the beak, the shape of the beak and the eyes. If you notice, the eye is not a circle. If you look over here at this shape of the um what is it? Yeah, let's copy that. If you look at the eyes, it's not a circle. Like there's this line right here that it makes that expression. And then also that creates a shadow where the eye, instead of being a circle with the iris in the middle, it looks more like that like all this is filled in with black. So all that shadow creates that effect. And also it's almost as if this eagle was kind of slanted, the angle. You can see even the beak it goes down like that versus the other ones that are longer and then go like that. So this length is shortened right here. So I'm not sure if they tweaked this photo of the eagle, but what I wanted to show you was that if you look at eagles, when you go through here, you will see, I went through this the other day and I saw a couple eagles that have that same expression, but they were vectors. So if he was trying to capture that same image, you can see that's the normal one. See how this one, they don't use the it's the eye is not a circle. You can see right here what I was telling you about that brow, and even you could throw a shadow and make it even more mean. The beak shortened compared to um, let's say, see on this one, you can also see the brow right there. The brow, that's really what makes it look mean and aggressive. I wanted to show you, like if you look emoji expressions, you will see that the typical well, even right here, so like if you have an emoji, so you want to make that like that, the typical expression of surprise, it's big circle in the eyes and tiny irises. That's it. And then with the mouth, you could create like different expressions depending if it's open. So this is like a fun exercise because just by simple lines, you can see completely different expressions. And it's weird, but I've noticed that throughout time. So if you make the irises bigger, it starts looking a little more friendly. But if you notice all the Mickey Mouse characters, the irises are not dots like that. They're usually like filled up. And I'm not sure why it's doing that. 1 second. Pen. There it is. Okay. Yeah. So like if you notice, usually the Disney characters associated with beauty, etc., they have more of this type of eye. And anyway, so what I'm saying is that if the client had already picked that other eagle, there's a tool in Photoshop where you can pinch and push the pixels to create that brow effect. So there it is. I think there's a little bit of a brow right there, but remember the idea was to cast another shadow, or what I would have done there is take that image that we saw right here in, I didn't see, this is a closed one, so I would take something like that and then Oh, see, I can see what happens. So it's just like in humans, this black iris, that part, um, the the bigger it looks, when there's more light going through the animal, um, it gets smaller. But if it's bigger, it's because there's less light. So the iris is open to let more light in. However, I mean, that's just the dynamics of life. But as far as emotions, when these type of viruses are associated with like relaxation but when you are like this one, it looks scared. So maybe we could have made the iris a little bit bigger, drop a little shadow right here, or pinch it. So, and then it would have made it a little less, maybe seem less scared or something. Anyways, having said that, I mean, I really like the fact you got the job done. You got the approval from the client, and I that's the most important thing. And we'll keep working on the designs, because what we want is the people to really dig the designs, because that's what brings people in. They're gonna say, "Oh, who made that?" And then then they send us to us. We want our clients to get a lot of compliments, and uh, not to get bullied. Well, there's always bullies that say stuff, but we don't want to trigger them. So thank you so much, Kevin. Bye. And one last thing, I was looking at the pre-flight. Gloria was getting ready to pre-flight, and there was the SRC logo. I believe when you pre-flighted that, what I found was there was a PDF that had this thing like this. I forgot if it was like this or if it was a black rectangle like that with the bleed. But what I need you to do though is to actually rotate this. You gotta rotate it so that it's straight. So otherwise, she's gonna waste a lot of material trying to fit that. So it needs to be a square.